Hey everyone, so I finished having my evening meal and yesterday I was watching the BBC News. There's somebody called John Carpenter on YouTube. He uploads the news from Scotland, from England. So I watch all of that, and there was a case of a woman. She went out on a date in Scotland and this guy hit her, he raped her, he carried her into the hotel. I don't know what he told them that they didn't call the police, and he hurt her until he broke her back. So they were showing that on BBC News yesterday. It's very scary, very, very scary. And she had to go she lived, but she had to go for rehab and all of that. So I would just say to all the women out there, just be careful. Even with your friends are not your family. Even when I was growing up, my friends used to always want my mother's favor. So what they used to do, they used to try to turn one against the other. Oh, look how your family treat you. They're not nice to you. I used to tell them off. I used to tell them, you know what? You also have problems with your family, so just leave me. They used to make me cry. Many of them don't even keep in touch with me anymore, including Natasha Fernandez. She doesn't keep in touch with me. Then when they start having problems in their marriages, in their families, if they know that you're isolated from your family, they'll pick on you. They'll try to make it seem like you don't understand what they're saying, you are the problem. They'll cause all kinds of problems for you. So that's why I'm saying in our Catholic community, it's very important that you stay connected to your immediate family. And even my cousin Kathy, she always used to tell me that. She said, even if they don't talk to you, she said, just pray for them. Eventually, hopefully, they'll come back to you and they'll stay in touch with you. Because there's nobody like your own family. Not your friends, not your cousins, nobody. Even Auntie Carmen in Kwekwe. She'll send me photos and she'll ask me, oh, did Amara get married? Amara's my goddaughter. I'll say, I don't know. Why are you asking me? Like, she's not my daughter. You should ask Anita. She's her daughter as well. You asking me. I don't even see them. So I'm just telling people, especially the younger generation that's coming up after me, even if your family don't talk to you, they don't keep in touch with you, you don't see them, you can pray for them. That year that I was in Bulawayo with Auntie Elsa and them, I used to pray for my brother and sister every day, because I knew that after Papa died, it would be very hard for us. I used to just pray for them, because my mother couldn't even pay our mortgage. If we were not working, we wouldn't have been able to stay in that house that my dad built. And I used to tell her, sell this house. Let's go live in town. It's so far away from everybody, then it's hard. She's like, no, we'll stay here, it's fine. I said to her, yeah, but it's hard for us. It's fine for you because you go in the car. My brother has to ride to school. I have to walk to school. Sometimes if our neighbors are there, okay, they'll give us a ride. Then we have to walk. You get in the car and you go everywhere. And she's like, no, we're staying here. So we had to stay in that bush. Sometimes you used to come home. One time we came home, they cut the wire for the electricity. So we went inside. My mom and I came home. We went inside and then I told her there's no electricity. She says, no, I paid the bill. I said to her, yeah, but I don't know, there's no lights in the house. So then she went at the back and she checked the box. They had cut the main wire into the house. Then we had to call Zesa. In those days, at least they used to come and fix things quickly. Now, you can end up waiting a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before they come and do anything. So there were lots of arguments between me and my mom. I used to fight for my brother and sister. She used to leave me at home, say, you stay at home. I'm taking Anita and I'm going. Or I'm taking Savio and I'm going. So I just left them. I told my sister, don't call me anymore. She's like, why? I said to her, do you hear how she screams at me when I call to speak to you people, to speak to you and Savio? Do you hear how she screams at me? I can't take it anymore. Then Uncle Felix also got upset. He said, why doesn't she want you to come home? I said, I don't know what's her problem. I told her I want to come home. So he's like, just stay here. Don't go back. He didn't want me to go back. Uncle Felix de Silva. He liked me. He said, stay here. You finish your studies, stay here. Then they couldn't get a job for me. Then that's why he took me home. I used to fight for my brother and sister. Fight to get extra lessons. Fight for everything. Natasha, she wanted my mom's support. That's what they do. That's what they all do. Even the rest of the family, my aunts, my uncles, everybody. When they can't get her support, then they start picking on me. Oh, when are you going to be home? We just want to talk to you. Then then they get through that, then they can say, oh, we spoke to Belinda. You see? That's what they do. I just leave all of them. I don't even hear from Natasha anymore. I ask all the people we grew up with. Kashmira Desai, my cousin in England, said, do you people hear from Natasha? I said, no, we don't hear from her. That's what they used to do to me. So I just leave them now. I leave them. If you don't have your family, you don't have anything. Even if they're not talking to you, they're fighting with you, they're having marital problems, just pray for them. You can pray for them. It doesn't matter if they don't talk to you for 10 years. Yeah, I looked for my sister. I kept asking my mother, where are they? Because when I used to phone her and say, I want to come visit you people. Then my mother's like, leave them, don't go, they don't like you. I said, oh, who told you they don't like me? She's like, no, don't come. So I stopped going. Then when I went to Milton, I said to her, where are they? I want to go and see them. She's like, they're not here, they moved. I said, where did they move? She's like, I don't know. I said, you don't know. You people don't even know where they are. She's like, no. I said, so then why did you tell me not to talk to her? Then I contacted everybody under the sun. They're like, oh, we don't know where they are. We don't know where they are. And eventually, Uncle Felix de Silva's son, Melvin, he got the information for me. You mustn't move and not tell your siblings where you're going. Nobody else will care about what's going to happen to you. No one will care. Even Stuart is like a brother to me. When I used to tell my mother I want to talk to him, she's like, oh, she wants Stuart. I said, no, I don't want Stuart. I want to talk to him. And she's like, no, just leave them. I said to her, you know, there's something wrong with you people. There's something wrong with how you think. When you go to the church, what do you hear? What do you hear when you go into the church? That's why I got upset with them. You must never ever let... Outsiders are outsiders. All these community people we grew up with in Bulawayo, in Harare, they're not immediate family. When the chips are down, nobody will be there for you, like your immediate family. No one. Yeah, Cynthia and Carol and Christopher, Sharon, they're like brothers and sisters to us. But when people grow up and they have their own families, your sisters and your brothers are the most important. They're the most important. And they won't guide you wrong. Your parents won't guide you wrong if you come from a good home. You must never ever cut ties with your immediate family. Your friends are friends, but your family is your family. That's what I say. Even when I go home, they were asking me, Auntie Carmen was asking me, why didn't you come stay with us? I said, well, no, I want to stay with Mr. Harry and them. Because when the water's down and all that, they'll send you to go use the kaya. They'll tell you there's no water in the house, go use the kaya, the servants' quarters. I get treated like a servant in Canada. When I go home, I don't want to be treated like a servant again. So that's why I go and stay with Mr. Harry and them, because they are family to us. So I just leave people. If they think they have a better life in Zimbabwe, then yeah, good for them. It's good for them, isn't it? I don't think my life would be better if I went home to Zimbabwe, but if there's no other choice, I'll go. God has looked after me so far. And it really gets people's goat that I'll end up doing better than what they thought that I could. It's not me, it's God. It's God's blessing. It's following Jesus. That's what it is. If I could have died at Teleperformance with how high my blood pressure went. They don't want to listen, the companies here. This young guy died at Credit Suisse. One of the banks, not Credit Suisse. One of them. They made him work overnight. He died. That's what they were doing to me. So there's no accommodation, nothing. As long as they keep making their billions, that's all they care about. So that's why I'm telling you, and that's in the Bible too. Don't say anything bad about your family, because then things don't go well for you. They all like that. They all want my mom's support. Then they start calling me, talking to me. I'm like, why don't you just contact my mother and talk to her? That's how I am now. I don't care anymore. Because after my dad died, I just it's like whatever. Just have to be strong for your grandparents now and support them. I see through everything. So, and Kathy also sees through everything. Then she'll tell me if there's something wrong, and Kathy will say, Belinda, I want to talk to you about this. So, you see, that's how it is. Have a good night. Bye.